Besties, good morning, how you doing? It's me, Waddles, and today, lads, the unprecedented has finally precedented. Oh my gosh, you're gonna need to take a seat right now. Warning, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, diamonds, any items, decorated pots, they actually work now. Oh, and so much more. Good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 23w41a. Today we're going to dive into decorated pots and even more. We're going to take a look at some interesting mob vote leaks and information, and even a little bit about combat and realms too. The big ceremony for Minecraft Live is in just a couple days, so double check real quick, make sure you're subscribed and notifications on. If you are, you'll get all these diamonds that you're seeing in this video, and even more. Alright, so look, there's only, of course, one spot that I could begin today. I cannot show you this banger of a brand new feature and not actually, dive straight into it. The decorated pot. Listen to this. And I mean, look at it, too. Don't just listen. It's got a brand new animation and model and, well, not really model, but animation, sounds, everything like that. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Inside of Minecraft 1.20.3, which is going to drop before 1.21, we'll actually be able to interact with these things and store things inside of them now. Oh boy, is this a juicy hint for the future? My only thought is, could we ever expect to find maybe structures with pots inside of them now and loot inside of it? Because that'd be amazing. Now check this out. How it works right now is if I walk up to this decorated pot, then I put some diamonds inside of it and then go ahead and break it. The pot breaks and the items spit outside of the pot too. So it's not really like portable storage or anything like that. Now let's go ahead and throw some other items in the mix. Let's say I was putting diamonds in here and then I wanted emeralds too. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't work. You see, these new, much improved decorated pots can only hold up to a stack of items. Now, as far as I'm aware, this could be any item in the game, but only one stack. So that means things like, say, axes and swords, tools, things that stack in one. You could only hold one. Swinging on down to our local crafting bench, we can go ahead and recraft this decorated pot, which, by the way, it's going to work with any of them. You could have shards on it, you could just have fully bricked up pot, doesn't matter. Now we have snowballs. If we go ahead and put snowballs, they stack in 16. I realize I'm going to need more. I have one solid stack of 16 snowballs in there. If I try to add even one more, it does not work. 16 snowballs are inside of the pot until I break the pot. Now look, you know what I say around here. It's not my job to be honest, but I like to be honest with you. I do think it should maybe be done a little bit differently. I think it would be really cool to put items inside of the pot, and then if you break it like that, the items stay inside of it. After all, it's only one stack of items inside of a pot anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, then you'd be presented with the decision. Do you want to preserve the shards on this pot and how it looks, or do you want to maybe test it out, give it a little bit of a whack and see if any items pop out of it? I think that could be really cool. Oh, but wait, there's more. We can take this brand new, much improved decorated pot one step farther. You see, the devs, they are legends and geniuses. Hoppers, they interact with the brand new decorated
derivative pot. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. The hoppers, they work with it.
So I just used that hopper right there to load this pot up. If I go ahead and break it, then all the snowballs come out of it. In 100% survival, I could go ahead and try it again. I'll load in a stack of snowballs and then a little bit more, and check this out. Eventually, once it maxes out at one solid stack inside the pot, the hopper just stops. But let's say I wanted to get maybe a little bit more fancy with it. I'll destroy my redstone lab only for you, and let's put a chest right there and a hopper right there. Now check this out. Just like that, I have items filtering from the top and actually filtering out of the pot at the same time. Hoppers can interact with the top and the bottom of this pot. Oh, but it's not just the hopper. If you would like to have a cool way to actually load up these pots, you can use droppers as well. If I go ahead and power the dropper from the side right here, it's just spitting items into the pot. Logically, how does it even work? Nobody knows at all, not even King B-Dogs, but it definitely is working. Now, kind of another cool way that you could load these pots up if you wanted to. Might be a little bit more tricky, but you could load it up with a hopper minecart as well. Let's say I had a pot inside of the minecart. I go ahead and push that on top of the pot, break the mine. Oh, well, that's awkward. The devs are truly developers who have thought of it all here. We've got a brand new vibration and signal strength that is detectable when you're putting items inside of the pot. It's going to be a signal strength 11 when a player interacts with a decorated pot, whether you're putting items inside of it or maybe just shaking the pot itself. But wait, there's more, I promise. This entire Snapshot video isn't only going to be on the decorated pot, but comparators, they work with the decorated pot as well. As I start to queue up more items inside of it, check that out, the signal strength, it grows. comparators can read just how many items are inside of a decorated pot. Oh, that's beautiful. And finally here, last but not least, let's say this decorated pot was going to see a play in the evening of April. Maybe Our American Cousin or something like that. It's just going to see the play. We can take this bow, and it actually shatters the pots now. It's shooting a bow. Yep, projectiles. They're going to break decorated pots. You know, that actually does make me wonder, though. What about the snowball? Oh, that's a hard snowball. Somebody packed ice inside of that boy. That's cruel. That's bad. That's cold. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Now, next up, for our next change of the day today, we're going to take a look at a little combat update. And actually a change that you might have missed entirely. So last week, in the midst of all the mob vote madness, the very first 1.20.3 snapshot dropped. It was 23w40a. To be honest, the snapshot, aside from some technical changes, it was a pretty insignificant one. It's pretty small. Probably the biggest, spiciest change inside of that snapshot has to do with the shield. Check this out. The shield, like when I look up now and when I like turn and move around, it like moves a whole lot better. If you're familiar with the shield, which I'm not. Look, no hate to you, but I just don't need a shield or anything like that. Just too good. But anyways, if you're familiar with the shield, it never like really moved up like on top of you like that before. The shield can also now block things from above you, which is pretty cool. The fact that they're adjusting and toggling the shield around a little bit, it really makes me wonder. We go ahead and smash the shield changes from last week with some combat adjustments made in 1.20.2 with this next change. And I'm really starting to wonder. Minecraft Snapshot 23w41a, the snapshot that makes the decorated pot beautiful, big, and bold forever. It's really, really wonderful. It also introduces Snapshot Realms. Realms are now available in Snapshot's pre-releases and release candidates. The version of the last played world on a realm is displayed in the Realms list. Experiments are available for newly created worlds. That's a whole lot, lads. So long story short, over here on the main menu, when I slide into Realms and I want to go ahead and make like a realm world or whatever, I could make it inside of a snapshot now, which is pretty cool. If you're already subscribed to Realms, even better, every single subscription comes with a free snapshot realm. So you could have like your main normal world and this random snapshot-y test world too. So if we go ahead and tap the like more information, we get sent over to an FAQ, kind of like explaining how it's done and everything like that. It's just gonna be a little bit of a trust me bro moment. Believe me, it's a real thing and you could do it. All of my friends are just way too busy right now for me to make the video. Sorry. Back over to the decorated pot for just 1 second. I cannot resist. I'm very, very curious. The debug stick. That weird state is still there. Hey, this is the quick mid-video reminder to delete that like button for me real quick if you haven't yet. Next up, inside of our snapshot showcase today, we're looking at some technical changes. We've got a small handful of technical changes. Data pack version bumped up to 20. That's probably one of the more notable ones. A couple changes to functions here as well. Tucked inside of this brand new snapshot, we have an ancient bug fix. In fact, this bug fix is all the way from 2013, right near the beginning of it. I don't think I was even born yet. It has to do with projectiles going through the nether portal. If I go ahead and shoot a projectile through the nether portal, and after that I go ahead and jump into the nether portal, the projectile should have projectiled straight through that portal. Essentially, there was a bug where you could take damage from the arrow even if PvP was disabled. Which is just... bro, that's just messed up. That's so wrong and that's sick. Next up, lads, I want to warn you, I'm being 100% ethical and this is only for science, but my dear friend, Giuseppe, we name tagged this boat. We go ahead and place it down and it works. Name tagged boats that are like actually named. The name tag's gonna show up now. Now the same thing should be happening with name tagged chest boats as well. If we had sweet dear Karen over here, not so sweet, look at that. We could actually have a name tag on that boat now. Even better, if we take a gaze into Karen's chest here, we can see that Karen's name is straight up top. Hey, wait, hold on, I didn't mean it like that. No, I respectfully, no. That's basically just about it for this snapshot. We've got a total of 25 bug fixes. Combine that with the last snapshot, and we already have like almost 50 bug fixes for this next Minecraft update. That's pretty crazy. Now, I have seen some people very, very concerned because, as we know, Minecraft Live is in a couple days now, and with snapshots for the next update, oh no, this means 1.21 is so far off. Wrong. Welcome to the future, baby. Experiments. I fully expect that next week, there'll probably be a snapshot with whatever's shown off at Minecraft Live, or at least some of it, and we'll have a new experiment right here. I feel like, and I sincerely hope, that the devs saw what they did last year and how popular it was with like Camel, and then boom, 3 days later, here it is in game, check it out. Yeah, I hope they replicate that again this year, because that was so good. Next up, I'd like to segue into a little bit of information on this year's mob vote. We got a little bit more info from Minecraft China, and then we didn't. So of course, as we all know by this point, the crab, the armadillo, the penguin. Which mob out of the 3 mobs are we gonna vote for? Based off of the exact wording of the crab video, we know that the crab is going to help us place blocks farther. The armadillo is going to drop armadillo scoot, which we can turn into fursuits. Finally, the penguin, somehow it's going to make our boat sail a little bit faster. Now those are all the cold hard facts, the exact evidence. That's it. For the most part this year, the mob vote information is pretty straightforward. There's not too many questions to be asked. Well, that is, of course, unless you are the crab. Place blocks farther. So, some technical people will say that, oh, well, if you can place blocks farther, that means you could break blocks farther as well. That's just how it works. However, based off of some mob vote information that we got from Minecraft China Edition, which, by the way, is having the exact same mob vote this year, the crab could place and break blocks farther. Or at least it could have, until they changed it. Yeah, so a couple of days ago here, you might have seen it. I made a short talking about the Minecraft crab information from Minecraft China mob vote and how, yes, it is confirmed that actually you can place and break blocks a little bit farther away. That was all accurate information until literally yesterday. It's all changed. According to Rainvey ZCYF, who has done the amazing job of translating all of this Minecraft China mob vote stuff. I mean, look, it's a just trust me bro moment. I'm not exactly touched up on my fluent Chinese here, but now the description has been updated. If a player manages to find this, they can use it to place blocks farther away when building. Nothing about breaking. The mere fact that they would remove the bit about breaking makes me think that the crab claw is definitely not going to help players break blocks farther away. So, if that is the case, what do you think? Does this change your opinion on the crab and you're gonna vote for the armadillo instead, or are you still team crab claw for life? Let me know your take down below. And so that's just about it. Real quick, I want to give a small shout out to Minecraft the Bedrock Edition, because just a little bit ago, the very first Minecraft 1.20.50 beta dropped with some cool shader stuff. I think I'm gonna have time to make a video on it this week though. The brand new decorated pot functionality, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know all your takes, thoughts, and opinions down below. Thank you all so much for watching the Snapshot video. Hopefully one next week, even bigger. Subscribe, like, do all of the things, and then check out this video where I tested the mob vote mobs a little bit more up close and personal. Until next time, I'll see you tomorrow. It's been me, watl. Goodbye.